Hello, and good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, what we have discussed so far yesterday regarding time travel, right? What is
Yes,
meant
sir.
by time travel? One second, let me share my screen. Are you able to understand what is meant by time travel? At least,
Yes, sir.
if you have any doubts, can reach out. Okay, what is meant by time travel? Time travel is the unique feature of Snowflake where I'll go back and check the historical data. When we can recover the data if something is deleted, or we can check at that particular timestamp using the query ID. Here, what are the ways we to check the historical data in using time travel? We have three ways, right? Do you remember what are those three ways? Manikanta or anyone? What are those three ways we have? And this might be one of the interview questions. They may ask, how we will access the historical data using time travel. Okay, so we have three options. One is with the timestamp, and see
Uh,
using the
Timestamp,
timestamp,
offset,
and then offset, and we're using
query,
query ID.
query string. Yes,
Query. Then what is the maximum retention time period for the permanent objects?
it's 90 days, sir.
It's up to 90 days, right? So if you want to check the query details, query history, how you will check the query history?
Go to history and
History tab and
check the
uh,
query.
check the query ID, query
Yeah,
IDs, right?
yeah.
So, and we have another way. We have one more way to access the query history using table function, which is information schema dot query history. I'll show you how to. Uh, okay, if you are trying to access the historical query data from user interface, then how many days it will be available? Last 14 days.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Last 4 days.
so if you want to access the historical data, query history using uh, this way also, table function, information dot query history. If you run that query, then see, did you get all the queries?
Yes, sir.
All the queries. So in this way also, you will be able to get the uh, query history, But then, if we have history tab, then why do we need this? Because in this history tab, you'll be getting only last 7 days of historical data. Okay, where in account, see, this account option will not be available for all the roles. Okay, we'll discuss about roles and how to grant the permissions, privileges, and all today. So then you will come to know why do we need this information schema dot query history.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so uh, this is one way to get, even if you want to access the historical data, I mean query history, you can make some filters and you can get it based on the sessions, based on the account users also. Okay, so next, if you want to see the query ID which is executed most recently,
Yes, sir.
using this last
First query ID.
last, right?
Yes.
If you want to see the last nth query which is executed recently, then if you give last query ID of -n, okay, and for suppose if you want to check the query ID which executed first at the first time for the first time, If you want to check, uh, wait one second. I think okay, I think it is not there. Okay, if you want to check the first query ID which you have executed in this particular timesheet worksheet. See, is this the first query which we have executed here?
Yes.
Okay, so if you give -1 or -n, it will return the most recent query ID. Okay, as soon as you open this worksheet, you have run this query, right,
Yeah.
in this worksheet. So it is returning this query ID. Okay, you got the difference? What is meant by last query ID of -1 and the last query ID of 1?
Yes.
Okay, got it right? So then yesterday I've said something. If you want to access the data historical query history, if you want to access the query history of more than 14 days, what you will do? I said we have an option called account usage dot query history. Okay, see here. Okay, go to the databases. Let me show you. Okay, anyways, it is available here, right? So go to the databases. In the Snowflake database, everything will be stored here in this Snowflake database.
Account
Okay,
usage.
in the schema account usage, go to the account usage. See, all the views are there, are available here in this. You
Query.
just check, is there any query history in under this uh, account usage? See, here the query history is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Under this view, all the history of the queries up to 365 days will be stored. Okay, and using this account usage, you can access any history. See, let me try to show you one second. Yes, okay, I'm trying to uh, if I want the access history of my account. Okay, see, uh, from if I give command like this, it will give all the history of your account when you have accessed the time, everything it will give. See what and all you have accessed. See which user your account has accessed. Everything. As an admin, this also is important for you to know because you will be managing the users as the admin, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which user in your account, I mean, as you are working in some other company, and if you have account, your company have one account. In one account, whether there will be only one user or multiple user, there will be multiple users, right?
Yes, sir.
Like you, there will be multiple users, so it will give all the information about all the, I mean, all the users or queries who access this particular account. Okay, you got right. Then if you want to see the query history of your account, you just give this command, account usage dot query history. Somebody may ask you, if in the interview, if you want to access the historical information about the query IDs uh, beyond 14 days, then how you will get?
Yes,
You
sir.
can say that I'll get using account
Account
usage
usage and
dot
query history.
query history. Okay, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
So I have executed this command. Snowflake is nothing but, see, Snowflake is the database.
Database.
Under the under that Snowflake database, account usage is the schema.
Yes, sir.
right? See, this is the schema, right? Under this account usage, query history is the view. I think earlier in the earlier sessions, I think I have said clearly that how the data will be organized in Snowflake. The
Yes, sir.
database, under the database, the schemas will be there. Under the schema, schema is nothing but a logical representation of the data or objects. Okay, all the tables, views, everything will be under the schema. Okay, so here in the query history, what and all you got? The query ID for which this query ID is for which query? See, for this particular query, this is the query ID. Like this, if you want to get the query ID, I'm saying you can access this way. Is it clear? And what is the query type also? Is it show? Show is nothing but select. I mean, show is nothing but if you want to see the databases, or if you want to see the schemas or warehouses. We have seen a few examples, right? Show warehouses, show databases, like that. Okay, this is select command. If you want to retrieve the data from the database, this is select. So the query type also it is showing. And who is the user? Who is the user for, who executed that query? I think that also will be there. See, user. Who is the user? Who accessed that particular query? And what is the session ID? See, I have said, right? Each worksheet is a session.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this way you will access the historical information of the queries which you have executed. Okay, but suppose if you have a query ID, or if you want to see the result set of uh, most recently executed query, most recently seventh query, or if you want to see the result set of the query ID, which I mean first query ID which you have executed in this particular session worksheet. For that, it will. Okay, this query has expired. Okay, 1 second. Okay, if you want to see the result set of most recently used query ID, then you will give this way. Okay, but here the thing is, uh, it will give only the result set of the successful queries. For suppose if you are running some query and if it is failed, then it won't give. For suppose if you are running some query and you won't be getting, I mean, if the query fails, then you won't be getting any results, right? In that case, it won't give any. Uh, it won't give any results. Okay. See, I'm trying to. I think this we have dropped yesterday, right? Okay, we have dropped that. It is deleted. Okay. Okay. Let me try to run this query again, and I'll try to give the query history. See, I've executed this account usage.query history, and I'm trying to copy uh, the most recent query ID to pass that in result scan function. Okay, this is the most recent query ID. See, this is the most recent query ID which I have executed just now, right? Okay, I'm trying to give this in result scan function. So what it should return the output? It should return the output of this particular query. For which query this query ID has generated. Got it? See whether it returned the same results. Are you able to understand this? Okay. So then, for suppose we have seen how to set retention time period for tables and schemas and other databases, everything. But here we have a flexibility to change the retention time period at account level also. Okay, if you see the, yesterday we have seen, right, show accounts. We have seen, see, show parameters in account. Okay, see what and all it is showing. Everything about your account, everything, whatever is available in your account, all the parameters it is showing. But suppose out of all these, we'll have the data retention time also. See, see here, 25th, the 25th one. What it is saying? Data retention time in days is 1. Okay, if you want to change the retention time period of your account, okay, I'm setting this to 2. You can change your data retention time period for your account also using this command, alter command. Alter account, set data time retention time period, data retention time in days equal to 2 or 3, whatever. Okay, first suppose if you want to change the data retention time period for table, then alter table set retention time period. If you want to change the retention time period for your database, then you will give database here. That's it. Okay, I think we have seen all those scenarios. Okay, so this is accessible only, if your role is account admin will have all the rights, all the privileges, all the access throughout the overall account. We'll see that concept today in roles and privileges, everything. See, as soon as I change the role, whether it is executed or not. Now you go and see whether the retention time period has changed to 2 or not. Earlier it was 1, right? See here whether it is changed or not. It is changed to 2. Earlier it was 1. And what is the default? 1. But we have option, but this is not the good practice. Okay. So you can make the retention time period at account level uh, as it is to 1. Okay. You got it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how it works. But suppose if you have deleted some data, or if you have updated some data, if you want to see that information, for what I have told, the time travel is meant for accessing the historical data. If you want to access the data only the deleted records, only the deleted records. See, if you want to get the data of deleted records, the query type is success, the query type is delete, and the query is executed successfully. Successful if you deleted some records successfully. If you want to see, you can give this command. See, we have deleted data from city table yesterday, right? We have deleted, then we have dropped the table, undropped. I've shown few, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So like this, you can give only if you want to get the data of only updated. Yesterday we have updated one record. Yesterday, due to some time constraints, we have not closed this topic yesterday. So that is the reason I'm trying to reiterate again. Okay. See, yesterday we have updated the query one record from Sunwell to Bangalore,
Bangalore.
right? So it is showing only that particular record and under which database it is, and under which schema, what is the type of the query, everything it will show, and the query ID also. What is the query ID? Okay, clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Till this point. And still, if you have any doubts, you just will discuss, and then we'll jump into the next topic. Access management. Okay, I hope you don't have any questions. So we'll move to the next topic. Okay, is it clear, right? Time travel is most important in one of the important concepts in Snowflake. So that is the reason I'm trying to stretch. Even we have spent more time. I think 2 days, 2-3 hours time we have spent.
Yes.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll jump on to the next topic, which is access management. Okay, so how the access will be managed in Snowflake? In Snowflake, the access management will be managed through roles and privileges. Roles and privileges. We have seen yesterday what are the different roles we have in Snowflake. What is the least level? What is the highest level? Highest level is uh, uh, this admin, account admin. The least level is the public. Show you now what are the see, if you go to you go to your account, see, if you click on switch role, see what are the roles we are able to see: account admin, org admin, public, security admin, sys admin, user admin, right? So these are the default roles you will have. Out of these 6 roles, earlier org admin was not there. I think they have added recently. So earlier you were not able to see. I mean, maybe a few months back, org admin was not there. Okay, so these 6 accounts you have default. So here, if you have privileges of account admin, you will do anything throughout your account. Throughout your account. Org admin. Org admin is nothing but, for suppose, if your client is managing 2 accounts or 3 accounts, one account is for testing, one account is for production, like that. If if you have org admin, then you can deal with multiple accounts. Okay, public is the least access which we have, and the security admin, sysadmin, user admin. These also we will discuss now. We're going to discuss. Okay, so access management is one of the important security related features in the Snowflake. Okay, why it is security related feature? I'm saying access is nothing but, for suppose, if you are restricting something to be accessed by some other user, or if you are restricting some objects in Snowflake to the users or roles, only for security purposes only, right? So that's the reason access management is one of the important feature. and how you will give the access here. Here you cannot go directly and give the access to user. Here the access or privileges will be granted to role, and that role will be assigned to the users. Okay, I'll try to create a user, and I'll show you how you will grant everything. For your basic understanding, first I'm trying to give an brief introduction. If you are feeling bored, no, maybe in next 5-10 minutes we'll go practically. Okay. Okay. So earlier when Snowflake has started, it was started as data warehouse as a service. Now it is software as a service, right? So see what is meant by user, what is meant by role. Yeah, just I have said, right? Roles are account level objects. Roles are account level objects. We have seen, right? See, this is the account. Account level objects are roles. But so roles cannot be given directly to, sorry, privileges are access levels. Privilege is nothing but the level of access levels. No, the privileges should not be given directly to user. Roles would be assigned to the user, and the privileges will be granted to the roles. Okay. So here you just, I'll send you, I will share this document to you. You go through it, you will be more, familiar with the terminology. If somebody asks you, or like that. Okay. But suppose user is nothing but a person, or a, a entity, or a program. But suppose here, what is the user in our account? We have already existing account, right? Here, what is the user? NDR info is the user. Okay. So here role. What is the role here in our account? What is the role? Here it is account admin. Even we can choose between different roles based on our requirement, based on our node, our uh, yeah, based on our requirement, or based on our need. Okay. So securable object. A securable object is a Snowflake entity to which access can be granted. So here we are trying to give the access to the Snowflake objects. Why? For the security purpose, right? So what are those objects? The tables, databases, schemas. So what you understand for this? So we are going to give access to these components. Okay, how that would be done, I'll show you. Okay, then what is meant by privilege? We're saying the privileges will be given to the user, and privileges will be given to the role. We are saying from the beginning, right? Privilege is nothing but access. Up to what level the role should have access. Okay, so suppose if we have a user uh, with the access with the role account admin. I've said, right, account admin is the superior role within your account. He will have all the control over the all objects in your account. Okay, or even if you want, uh, you can create one custom account, like developer, a custom role developer, and you can grant some permissions on that particular DB, like that. Okay. See this, a user will have a role, and these privileges Privileges is nothing but the level of access on database objects will be given to this role. This role will be assigned to this user. Here I'll tell you what is meant by reader account and full account when we are going to discuss about uh, the other concept. Okay, data sharing. Okay, in the data sharing also we can share the data between different accounts, as I've said just now, right? If your client have two accounts or three accounts maintaining for different different kinds of activities, like for production one account, for testing one account, like that. If you want to share the data between the accounts, then we'll have two options: reader account and full account. Okay, that you will get clarity when we discuss about the data sharing. Okay, see here we have shares, right? So here, inbound, outbound, inbound, what is meant by inbound share, what is meant by outbound share. Okay, everything will be covered in our training. Okay. So this way, the role-based access controls will be managed in Snowflake. See, access management will work. User is going to have a role. For suppose Manikanta have a role. Manikanta is the user, right? For Manikanta, the role will be assigned. For this role, for suppose Manikanta have a role of sysadmin, the privileges will be granted to the sysadmin role, and that sysadmin role will be assigned to the particular user. Clear? So what kind of privileges? We are saying privileges from a few minutes back, right? Then what is meant by privilege? I've said this is nothing but a level of access. Up to which level we have to give access. For suppose if we are giving select privilege to a role, to a particular role, then he will be restricted to his access level up to the select statements only. Okay, if you want to see the data from database or something, then you are giving the select statement, right? Select star from data table name,
Yes, sir.
like that. So if you give the select privilege, so the role will be having only uh, the role they can perform only the select queries on the database. Okay, see here. See, I have highlighted privileges are assigned to roles. Privileges are assigned to roles. The access will be assigned to roles, and the roles will be assigned to users. Okay, is it clear? I'll send you this document. You can go through it. So, if you go 2-3 times, then it'll be more clarity. It's a bit confusing, but uh, if you refer 1 or 2 times, then you'll be clear. See here, in this way, the privileges will be assigned to this role. But this privilege is directly, we should not assign to user. It's not possible. See, user privilege. We can't give privileges to user directly. This is not possible in Snowflake. Okay. So Snowflake can control the access into modes, which is DAC and RBAC. RBAC, I think this terminology you might have here, role-based access controls. this I think you might not hear. Uh, so that is the reason I have specified in this document. So what does it mean? As I have shown yesterday, if we are creating something, every object will have a own owner.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's showing the owner on right side.
Oh, is it there?
No, no, sir.
1 second. Let me show you. Uh, if I give show databases or show tables like that, see, are you able to see the owner for all the databases? For these two, for this one, you're not able to see because this is provided by Snowflake. Okay. See, you'll be able to see the owner. These type of privileges will comes under this DAC. Each object will have owner, and the owner can manage that. The owner can manage that object, can access. Okay. See, see this diagram. User will have role and
Account admin. The privilege.
privileges, which is RBAC practice, role-based access control. Here, the ownership, only owner will do, will have control over that. Okay, so what are the default roles we have available in our Snowflake? So far we have not created any roles in our account, right? So whatever the roles we have, these all we got at the time of one as soon as you create your account, right?
Yes, sir.
So these all are the default roles only. We have not created any role yet till now. Okay, so here see what are the roles we have: account admin, security admin, sys admin, org admin. Org admin. This is this I copied this document 2 days back, so that is not listed here. But I've said right, so just
Yeah.
remember that. Okay. So these are the five roles by default we get, and now org admin also added. Then what is meant by custom? Even you, if you want some role to be created, you can create a role by your own, and you can assign that role to the users which are available in your account. Okay, custom role is created by our requirement, based on our requirement, created by the admin. Okay, so then what are the major differences? The account admin role will have account admin and security admin. Only these two roles will have admin panel, account panel. What is meant by account panel? See, here you have selected account admin role. So are you able to see the account here, account option,
Yes, sir.
right? So I'm trying to switch uh, to some sysadmin. See, see whether are you able to see the account panel here?
No, sir.
You can't, right? So account panel is nothing but this. In account panel, what and all will be available? As an admin, I've said right, account admin. As you are the super boss of this particular account, you will have
Yeah.
all the control over this. For org admin, you will deal with multiple accounts in your organization. Okay, so go to the account and see. Here everything will be everything. It is showing everything, right? See how many warehouses you have, total 7. How many credits you have used so far. Okay, what is the storage, average storage. Okay, everything it will show here. Okay, and billing, what are the users available in this account. For suppose if you have 10 users, all will be listed here. And what are the rules. See, we have these rules only, right, in our account here. And what are the policies. You can, as an admin, you can restrict. You can create a policy and restrict the access over the network also. If you're creating policy and if you're giving the IPs, which should be allowed, which should not be allowed. For suppose with it, my uh, PC will have one IP, right? See, see, my system have IP address. If you want to restrict this IP address, they'll give this. And every uh, you can give you can give the IP address of the network also. This is the default gateway through which you have connected your internet. If you give this internet, no, the devices which are connected to all this IP address will be blocked, like that. No, this is not. You don't go into the deep. Okay, I'm just trying to show you how you will restrict using network policies. Okay, different sessions are nothing but worksheets. See, okay. For every sessions we have a session ID. Who is the user? Who is the particular user using that particular session? You'll be able to see everything. Resource monitors. This is another topic we are going to cover in this admin course. Okay. I'll tell you. We'll discuss about resource monitors. How to set a resource monitor on the objects, like that. Everything will be discussed over there. Just for your information, what and all tabs or options will you are able to see under the account. Reader accounts, I've said, right. This also will be discussed when we are going to discuss about data sharing. What is reader account, what is full account, everything. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is account panel. So the account panel you will be able to see only with these two roles. Account admin, you are able to see account panel. I'm trying to switch arg admin. I've said, right, for with the org admin, sorry, not with the org admin, with the security admin. With the security admin also, you'll be able to see. See here, if you select the org admin, you
You can
have
access different organizations.
organization pan, right?
Yeah.
In the same way, if you switch to the security admin, you'll be able to see the
Account
account
admin.
panel.
Yes.
Account panel. See, for the security admin also, you'll be able to see the account panel.
Yeah.
So what you understand about this is, what you should understand. Based on the role you have, small changes will happen on your UI, user interface, right? For account admin and security admin, account panel, this account panel is available. Whereas in organization admin, org admin role, mm, you are not able to see the account pane, but you are able to see the organization. For sysadmin or user admin, You can't see any one of them. Either of them you can't see. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so see, these are the different options. Okay, if you want create shares, I have said, right, you can share the data between different accounts. With only account admin you are able to create shares here. Okay, network policies, I've shown, right, the IPs, how you will give and all that you will do with only security admin and account admin. Okay, so as I said, account admin is the top level role which is available in the Snowflake. So it will have all the access throughout the account. Security admin will manage the users and roles and network policies. What are these? How to manage users roles? I'll show you how to. I mean, managing is nothing but giving the access. That's it. How to give the privileges or access levels. Uh, I will show you. Okay, sysadmin. This will manage objects. What are mean by objects? What are the Snowflake objects? The databases, tables, views, schemas. All these are objects. Objects. Snowflake objects. Okay, so user admin will manage users and roles. Public, as I have said, public is the least role we have in Snowflake. For suppose if you are trying to on user admin, and if you are trying to create a custom role. Okay, let me finish this custom role and then we'll show you what is meant by custom role. For suppose if you want to create one role based on the requirement or client requirement, then you will go and create one role with the name developer or tester or QA, something, whatever you have the requirement. Based on that, you'll create one role and you will grant privileges to that role. Depends upon the up to what access, up to what level you need to give access to this role, like that. Okay, this role will be assigned to users. Okay, see, I think we have discussed this, right? Account admin are able to see this account pane, and security admin how you will allow IP address, block IP address in this way. Okay, so a brief idea about all the roles have mentioned in this document. Okay, see here where in this table we have not listed the org admin, but still here it is I mentioned this org admin also. Okay, if you want to, when you are preparing for the interview, if you want to go ahead and quickly refer, you can't go and refer 1 hour video, 1.5 hour videos, right? So if you go through this document, okay, already we are having discussion now, so you'll have some fair idea, you'll get some fair idea. Okay, so here see roles and encapsulation, how it will happen in Snowflake is account admin is the top level, where public is the least level. So under account admin, security admin and sysadmin roles will be there. Okay, under security admin, user admin, see, so security admin, what it is doing, it is managing users roles and network policies, where user admin is managing only users and roles. It is not user admin role will not have any access to manage network policies. So here you'll be able to see that user admin is a subset of security admin, security admin, right? So like that, I am trying to show you here in this. Okay, if you are trying to create a new role, custom role, so it will be created, and the default role, the default role would be system admin. The default privileges uh, that will have is sysadmin. And even if you create a new role, custom role, the public role also will be shown for any roles, because as this is the lowest level of access, lowest role. Okay. Okay, now we'll go and see the practical the things practically. Okay. Okay, I think I have copied some. The script somewhere. So, any doubts so far? Hello.
Sudhir, I have joined in between the class. I need the video to refer again.
Sorry.
I had joined the class in between, not from the start. I missed at the starting part. So I need the video to go through it again.
Yeah. The video will be shared. I think yesterday's videos also they've shared, right?
No, yesterday they haven't shared.
They haven't shared. Okay.
Yeah.
No, sir. You don't share
Yeah,
it.
with them. Okay. Do one thing. Today onwards, I'll share. I'll share the videos.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I've already shared the documents to them. Okay. We'll ask them once, or I'll try to share. Once again, guys, my account signed out automatically. I think some session timeout happened. So, see here. Are you able to see my screen?
No, sir. Yeah,
No.
it's stuck in pause.
Okay. Sorry. By mistake. I'm mistaken. By mistake, I've clicked on pause. Are you able to see now?
Still stuck in, sir. Still pause.
1 second. Let me stop sharing and share it again. Uh, Please let me know when you are able to see my screen. Okay. You're able to
Yes,
see my screen now?
yeah, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So we'll go ahead and see the things practically. And see, if you have any doubts, go to the Snowflake documentation and search for it. Suppose if you know uh, something and you don't know how to apply, the syntax will be there. See, if you click on Snowflake, Snowflake documentation. Okay, so here everything will be listed here. Okay, but suppose if you want to search about table types, see, it will see working with temporary transient table. Everything will be available in the Snowflake documentation. But suppose if you want to know about query history, see query history view. Okay, everything will be available in Snowflake documentation. Okay, so let me. So if you want to see the roles which and all you have in your account, 1 second, guys. Which and all you have in your Snowflake account. You can see with this command show. But suppose if you want to see the databases, the tables in your account which are available in your account, how you will see the show command, right? The same way here also, if you want to see the roles which and all you have in your account, you just run this command. See what are the roles we have? 6 roles we have. You will be able to see here also, right? And I'm trying to create a user. I'm trying to create a user with the name Naveen and password also. I'm giving as an admin. I'm trying to create a user, and what is the default role I'm trying to give is sysadmin. And here you are giving must change password. No, but suppose for the first time when you are creating an account, it will automatically populate to set your username and password, right? So like that way, if you give this command, he should change the password must and should. Uh, this will work only once at the first time login. After that, it will expire and it will populate a window to change the password. If you give this true. Okay, let me try to create this. See, user Naveen successfully created. Okay, so go to the account and under the users, see, earlier we have only Snowflake and NDR info. Now user is Naveen is created. When it is created, see, just now, just now. Okay, so go to the worksheets and now see the users what and all we have. See, is it showing all the users available and a login name, display name, everything it will show. Okay, here see first name, last name, email address. We have not specified here when we are creating Naveen, this user. Even if you know, when I am creating this account, free trial account, I have specified this, right? Once again, let me show you the difference for those options. So when as soon as you create the start for free, you're trying to create an account, it will ask you for the first name or last name, email address, everything, right?
Sir,
Yeah, see here, it is asking, right? First name, last name, email address, everything. But here, so that is the reason it is showing here. If I don't specify, see everything. Who is the owner? Who have created this? Even if you create one account and if you give the privileges of up to account level, that user also will be able to create. Even user admin also will be able to create. Okay, so it will show the details like that. Okay, so as soon as you create the the user, until even if you specify the default role here, it won't allow you to log in. Okay, once again, let me try to show you. In this account we have created, right? Suppose if you are closing, this is your account. Whenever you are creating your free trial, this should be there. This is your account name, and AP Southeast one. This is the your cloud area. When you are creating, you have to select, right? No, the cloud. These organizations will maintain the data centers throughout the different regions. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I'm trying to log in with user Naveen. Okay, sorry. By default, it is taking. Okay, let me try with the incognito mode, because I have already logged in with the NDR info, right? So as soon as I am trying to give, it is asking, it is doing that. Okay, so I am trying to log in incognito mode. It will show you what happens as soon as the user is created. Okay, what is the username we have given?
Naveen.
Naveen, right? What is the password we have given over there?
Demo,
That's the
demo,
demo.
sir. Demo, sir.
Demo. Demo test, right? See what it is saying. Your password is expired. Please set new password. Why it is showing like that? We have specified this. Must change password is true. If
Yes.
you specify this uh, this must change password is true, then it will automatically populate a new window to set a new password. The first password, the default password which is providing by admin or you, will be valid only once. Okay, I'm trying to give a new password. Okay, as soon as I click on submit, see what will happen. See what it is saying. Users configured default role sysadmin is not granted to the user. Okay, understood? It is sysadmin is assigned, but the privileges are not granted. That is the reason you are not able to uh, log in. Log into that newly created user with the newly created user. So to grant, see, you have already that set the default role to sysadmin. So the role name is set, the role is set, but the privileges of this sysadmin role are not granted to this new user. So how you will grant role sysadmin for the sysadmin role. No, you are granting this sysadmin role to this user. Which user? Naveen. Clear? Okay, I'm trying to give the access. I'm trying to grant the permissions to Naveen. Now you go and try to log in. Mm, see, is it allowing you? See, it is allowing you to log in. Once the grants are, you grant this privileges of sysadmin to this user Naveen, right? So this is the fresh account. As soon as as soon as you create your account also, it will show the uh, same window, right? What is the okay? Go to the classic console. Go to the classic console. Okay, I think I have not saved Naveen and password. Okay. I think this process you are aware, right? No, for the first time when you create the account, it will show like that only. Okay. So this is the role with Naveen. Just we have created here. What is the role? NDR info. With the account admin, we have created one new user. With name Naveen. See here what it is showing. What are the roles? The default roles it is showing here for Naveen. It is showing sysadmin role because we have given the default role as sysadmin while creating the user, and the public. I have said right. The public will be available for all users by default, even if you don't specify while creating a user. Even if you try to create one more user like Chakri, for that also you'll be able to see the role public. Okay, got it? How to create the user? So as admin, you will have to involve in this in this type of activities to create users. As soon as you create user, your part is not done. You have to grant the access of the particular role to the user. Okay, so now we are good with creating user and granting permission to that particular user. So now I am trying to create a custom role. Okay, what is meant by role? See, all these account admin, sysadmin, org admin, these are the roles. Okay, I am trying to create a new custom role. See, the role is created. If you want to see whether the role is created or not, see, show roles. Earlier we have 6 roles only, right? When you give the command show roles. Now the new role is added. What is that? Snowflake demo. When it is created, Snowflake demo at this particular time. This is in GMT. Okay. Just now we have created. Who created that role? Who is the owner of that role? Account admin, right?
Yes.
We have account admin role for NDR info. With that user only we have created. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So this way you are going to create roles. Okay. So for suppose if you have created this role Snowflake demo and you want to grant the level of access which account admin have, how you will give access to the roles? For suppose if you have already one role and you are creating some other role. If you want to inherit the access levels of that existing role, you can give this way: grant role to this particular role. You are trying to grant the permissions of this role, right? So the syntax is like this. See, we have given all the access which admin account have to Snowflake demo. Yesterday, I think somebody asked me, what are the rules we will be having like that. It depends upon your organization and requirement. Okay, here these are the default rules the Snowflake has given. If your client want to create one role and if you want to give the access to that role, for suppose if they have created Snowflake demo, and if we gave the complete access throughout your account like that, if they want to maintain the custom roles, then they will. Okay, so now for Naveen, already we have granted sysadmin role, right? I'm trying to give this this custom role, right? Snowflake demo. This is the custom role we have created just now. For that custom role, we have already given the privileges of level account admin level. So now the Snowflake demo role also will be able to do whatever the account admin role is able to do. Okay, I'm trying to give this custom role to Naveen. I'm granting the privileges to Naveen. Okay, so now go to the Naveen and see. Okay, just refresh it and see. Okay, go to the Naveen and see. See here now you'll be able to see the Snowflake demo also. Just we have granted, right? So with this scenario, what you will be able to understand, a user, if one user can have multiple roles in Snowflake. Is it clear what I am trying to convey? So here in
Yes.
Snowflake, you might get few questions like is it possible to give have a user with multiple roles? Yes, it is possible, right? We have just given by default there is one role for Naveen, and we have created one custom role and we have granted that to Naveen, this particular user, right? We can do it. So can we continue or can we stop? If you are feeling bored, then we'll discuss this tomorrow, no problem.
No problem, sir.
Are
Continue.
we good to continue or
Yes, sir. No problem. I'll continue, sir. Tomorrow.
okay? See, why I'm asking is, even if I explain, if you don't understand, then it's of no use. That is the reason. If we continue tomorrow with fresh minds, then we'll be able to understand something. So that's the reason. Okay, if we are good, then we'll continue. For next 5-10 minutes, I won't take more time. Actually, the class is intended for only 1 hour, but uh, as we are going a bit deep, so it's taking some time. Okay, so uh, you create one more user. No, see, I will send you this script to you, this script also. Just try to create and explore. Okay, so see here. Oh, okay, this is fail safe. Okay, see, uh, okay, we have a requirement of see, we have a requirement of creating a marketing user role, and these privileges will be given to marketing DBA, and all these privileges will be given to sysadmin. We'll show you how. So first I'm trying to give marketing role. Create marketing role. See, marketing role is created, and now I am trying to give marketing DBA. See, marketing DBA also created. Now, what is our requirement here? We have to grant
Bro,
permission like this, in this way, in this structure. Okay, now see, I'm trying to give the privileges which marketing DBA have to marketing role. See, anyways, these all scripts will be sent to you. I'll send to you. Just go through it and so here I am trying to give what all the privileges sysadmin have to marketing DBA. Here I have given privileges of marketing DBA to marketing role. Here I am trying to give the privileges of sysadmin to marketing role. Okay, if somebody asks you how we will grant privileges to users or some other roles, are you able to explain, right? Are you able to say
yes, sir.
or not? So with the grant command, this is the syntax. Okay, this grant role, this role is who is trying to get the access from this role. Access in the sense the privileges. Okay, so now I'm trying to create a user. Why I'm trying to create these many roles and users is just to know, just to show you how you will do this. See, to create that hierarchy, execute the following commands. I have listed everything here. Okay, create new roles, uh, and you can grant permissions of existing roles if you want. Okay, what are the level of privileges? See, all privileges. So if you give all privileges, then you will have access to all the data. All the data in the sense you can create, insert, delete, or update anything. If you give all privileges, or if you are giving only delete privilege, then you'll be able to delete the data. You can't interest, you can't insert, you can't do anything apart from delete. Okay, if you are giving insert, you'll be able to insert, but you can't see, you can't select, you can't update, you can't truncate anything like that. Okay, if you are giving select privilege, then you'll be able to see the data on all the objects, tables, external tables, views. Even you can restrict the access uh, at row level, column level also. That also is one topic. We'll discuss that. Modify, monitor, operate, all these. Just refer this document. I'll send you. Okay, you'll have some clarity on this. Okay, I have listed few questions also here. Okay, so here Snowflake users have a limit on number of roles they can assume. Is there any limit?
No, sir.
Is there any limit? No, you can have any number of roles to the user. I think I just covered that. You can have multiple roles on your users, right? So this is false. The first is false. Snowflake users can have one or more roles. You can have one role or more than one role. This
More
is
than
true.
one. Yes, sir. More than one role.
Only one role can be active for a particular session. Is it true or not?
Yes, sir.
See, what is the session? This particular worksheet you can consider it as. So a particular session, how many roles you will have at a time? Only one role, right?
Yeah.
You can't have multiple roles at session level. At account level, you will have
Multiple.
user can have multiple roles, but at session level, you can't. Okay, so at that particular session, you have only one role for that particular session. It is true, right? This is true. The second statement and third statements are true. We'll see the fourth statement. Privileges can be directly assigned to users. Is it
No,
possible? What I have
no,
said?
sir.
Privileges should be assigned to the
Roles.
roles.
Roles will assign
Roles
to users.
privileges cannot be assigned
Assigned
to
to
users
roles.
directly. Okay. Sometimes in the interviews also they may ask to confuse you. How can you assign the privileges to the users?
No, it's not possible.
So, yeah, even if they ask you, you'll be able to answer, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
If they ask you, like, how can you grant the privileges to the users, then you can say like this. We cannot
You
grant
can
privileges directly to the users. The privileges will be assigned to the roles, and the
roles.
roles will be assigned to the
User.
users in that
Yes.
way.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that they may think that you have a clarity and you have worked on that, like that.
Okay.
Okay, don't get confused with these terminologies. Privileges, users, granting the permissions, like that. Okay, see, now we'll see this, some other thing. Each of the following object types are stored within schema. What I have showed, I have said
Tables.
earlier,
Tables.
how the data will be organized inside the database, inside Snowflake. See, go to the database, go to this, any one of the database and open the schema, or otherwise we'll see directly from here. See, this is a Snowflake, right? Snowflake database, which is shared database. I think there is some internet issue or something. It's getting slow. Are you able to see my screen clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've said, right, the Snowflake objects, the snow in the Snowflake database management will be like this. See, inside the database we'll have different schemas. Inside the schema we'll have different
Views.
tables,
Yes.
views, right?
Yes.
See, different tables, views, all we will have inside the schema. So if you see this statement, which of the objects will be stored in the schema? Tables we will have in
Views.
the schema itself, views also, file formats also. What I have said about the schema? Schema is nothing but the logical representation of the Snowflake objects.
Yes.
But whereas in roles will be available in schema, inside the schema.
No.
No, right? This is account level object. This is role is nothing but it's account level object. This is not database level object. Okay,
Okay.
got it? Okay. Then see this. I'll finish in next 5 minutes. Okay. Which of the following roles are default ones in Snowflake? I think this also we have covered. Now we have discussed a bit. What are the default roles you'll be able to see, right? Org admin, account admin, security admin, uh,
Arc admin.
org admin. These are the roles you'll have. No, see, account admin will be there in Snowflake, and security admin also will be there. Viewer is there.
No,
It
sir.
is not there, right? User admin will be there, and sysadmin will be there.
Network.
Network admin,
No, sir.
we will be having network admin, but security admin will take care of the network traffic and blocking IPs and granting access to the IP address. Okay, so which command will run the see? Which command will you run to list all users and roles to which role has been granted? How you will see? I think this we have not
So
discussed yet,
platform.
right?
No, sir.
This we have not discussed to see which yeah, we have not discussed yet. Okay, so the questions also I have listed here, so don't worry. I'll send this document. Mm, I thought to finish this access management today, but I think due to some time constraints. So we have only 5 minutes left. So if you have any questions, you can ask. We'll continue this tomorrow, maybe in first 15-20 minutes. Then uh, we'll go ahead and we'll go to this some other topic, cloning, catching, all this. 1 second, guys. Okay, any questions if you have?
No, sister.
Huh? Is it clear?
Yeah, looking clear.
No, mostly even if we see, nothing is there. Even these scripts also, we have discussed all about this, how to create the role. These are the roles,
Yes.
right? How to give create a user and how to grant permission to the users. Okay, these also we have discussed already here itself. See, here we have created user, we have created unroll. But why I am providing these scripts to you is why I am providing these scripts to you is you just go ahead and try the hierarchy which I have provided here in the documents. It is there. Okay, this hierarchy you can try different hierarchies. Okay, see here also. If one user is there, if you are creating uh, if you are creating uh, a, a role 3, and you are granting this role to this role 2, so obviously automatically what are the privileges and all the role 3 have, it will be used by role 2. Or suppose if you are creating one more role 1, and you are granting this role to
Role one.
this privileges to this role 1, then obviously the role 1 will have all the privileges which have role 2, because role 2 already have the privileges which have role 3, right? So
Grants
role all the privileges of role 2 and role 3. And if you grant this role to this particular user, it will have all the privileges which role 1 have, role 2 have, role 3 have. And even if you can create one user, or if you want to grant some privileges of role 2 to some other users, you can give directly here. And if you want to restrict that to only the privileges which have role 3, you can directly assign this role to that user. Like that I have listed all these here. You try to practice it. If you don't practice, then definitely, even if you are more clear now, definitely within 1 or 2 days you'll forget everything. Okay, I'll try to show you 2 more commands and try to finish this today. See, show grants. This question, right? I've said we have not discussed yet, right? Even I'll show you these 2 commands, and we'll wind up this call today. Okay. Show grants of role sysadmin. If you want to see, okay, let me run this and I'll show you. So if I show grants to role, this particular role, then what you will be able to see, it will see the users who and all having this role. I mean, the privileges of this sysadmin role. Okay, see who are the users this role is assigned to. Okay, so don't get confused of these two. show grants to this role. If you want to see the privileges of the particular role, not users, only privileges, you can give this. So sysadmin have all the privileges of these. Okay, but if you give, see, you can see, I have marked as OU means off, means show grants off, means it will display the users. It will show if you want to see the users who are using this particular role. You have to give this command, show grants of role system admin, or role account admin, or role any role name here. Okay, if you want to see what are the privileges this particular role have, for that you have to give this command. Is it clear? When to use to and when to use off. Here TP is nothing but, if you are using to, then it will display the privileges of that particular role. Is it clear? Okay. Still we have no, you practice this and I think you may not get any doubts. It's organized in well manner, the script and the documents. So you go through it. If you have any doubts, we'll discuss about this tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll move on to some other topics. Okay. And one more thing, what we have missed today is we have discussed about time travel. I think you are clear. What are the different options? How to grant everything, right? One second, yes, somebody's calling me. Okay, so fail safe. What I have told about fail safe. What is the main intention of time travel? The main intention is to retrieve the historical data, right? Here, using fail safe, once your retention time period is over, then you will be able to access the historical data using with the help of Snowflake team, Snowflake support team. Okay. So failsafe, you will have the failsafe option only for the permanent objects. Only for the permanent objects. You won't be having failsafe for transient and temporary. Okay. See. I think when we are discussing about the types of tables, we have discussed about failsafe also, right?
Yes, sir.
So we won't have any control over failsafe actually. So that's the reason I have not shown anything. If you want to recover the data from failsafe, you go back. You can contact Snowflake support and you get the data. Okay. So if somebody asks you what is meant by failsafe, then what you will say? The failsafe is a feature which Snowflake is providing to access the data after the retention time is get over, right? So how many days it will be available? How many days will be able to access the data using through failsafe? It is 7 days.
7 days.
It is not dependent upon the retention time period. It is fixed. Okay, even if your table or database have the retention time period of 5 days, for that also after the 5 days time period ends, immediately the fail-safe start will start. Okay, the fail-safe will start on that particular component object. So how many days, if your database have the retention time period is of 5 days, and including fail-safe, how many days you will be able to access the historical data? 7 plus 5,
40
12 days, right?
all days.
But initial 5 days you will be able to access without any help of Snowflake. But after the retention time period ends, you won't be having any control over that. Okay. With the Snowflake support only, you'll be able to, even if your database or Snowflake component have the data retention time period of 1 day. For that also, the failsafe is 7 days for permanent objects. It is not dependent upon the time travel retention time period. Okay, even if your Snowflake object, permanent object, a retention time period of 1 day, then next 7 days you will be able to access the historical data of using through failsafe. Is it clear? I think
Yes.
there is nothing much to discuss and show you practically on failsafe. If you remember these 3-4 points, then that is more than enough. And if you want to go into the deep, then you can go and uh, you ping me in the chat. I'll take the screenshot and I'll send right away. Why to wait for more time? Just give me your mail IDs. I'll send the recordings with documents. We'll close it by 10:40 if you don't have any questions. Only 3, na? 4. Okay, I'll send to this. Okay, only 4, right? Okay, all right. Then, okay, can we wind up the call for today?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
Shishda.